Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy DB6, and today we have a very exciting video. We will be opening up our second ever ETB, the brand new set Chaos Rising. So, I did get this at retail price, and that's where the story comes in if you watch my previous video. And if you haven't, go watch my videos. You can see a lot of good stuff in a lot of different ones. But anyway, the story behind this. I decided that today, which I'm recording this on the day that I got it, but today was going to be the day that I go hit up a Pokemon drop for the first time. And if you don't know what that means, basically, I went to Barnes & Noble's to catch this set on, like, the original stock, and I got there over an hour early, an hour and a half early, and I thought that was going to be okay. There was about 30 people in front of me. So here, we'll overview our poster. Very cool. Has all the SIR Pokemon in it. And then we have our booklet here. So before I continue my story, I'll just show you what we're searching for today. Today we're going to be, and it's great because everything can be found on these two pages. We're going to be looking for any of the IRs. So any of the IRs that you see here, which I'm going to have to find some more. But we're looking for this Greninja EX, which has grown on me a lot. I didn't like it when the set was first announced. Thought it was a little overhyped, but then it really grew on me. We're also looking for the Froakie and the Frogadiile. If we can get all of those, this is a god box. Now to continue the story, I got there an hour and a half early, and I was expecting Chaos Rising, Prismatic Evolutions, and a little bit of Ascended Heroes to be there. Boy, was I sorely mistaken. There ended up being nothing at the start of it, and I got absolutely nothing from the drop. So here we got our Greninja sleeves. Later on in the day, we decided to go back and get my wife something from Barnes & Noble's. I just happened to look, and I saw that they stocked all of the Chaos Rising stuff. And this was many, many hours later. And I was told you got to be hours early to be able to get anything from the initial drops. Well, I'm never doing that again. I will be going at a normal time and just seeing if my store has something. And that's it. Because I got nothing from when I waited an hour and a half. And then I just strolled in thinking nothing and came out with an ETB. So, just goes to show, sometimes patience is key. And sometimes it's not. Alright, so into the ETB, we have our Froakie token here, which is actually a really nice looking token. And then you have your dice. Pink dice with like a gray marble to the rest of them. I'll give these to my wife. She loves dice. And then we have our promo card. Ugh. Now, this is a beautiful little promo. I don't know how everybody feels about it, but I know for myself, this little pupper is so cute. And then the holographic just goes perfect with it. So at the very least, we're going to get that in a sleeve, and then we'll top load that later off cam, but we'll put that on Cubone's tummy. Now, I do like the, oh, here's your code card for all you that play the Pokemon Live, which I found out what that actually is in line at this drop, which is pretty funny. But yeah, then on one side, you have the Pokeball pattern with the pink, the pastel pink, and then you have the Greninja pattern on the other one of these dividers, which these are pretty cool dividers. And I actually end up using the dividers because I take these ETBs, and I say I take these ETBs. I just got my first one the other week. But I take the ETBs and I use them for my personal collection because it fits top loaders perfectly in line. And then the big part of why we're all here, the Chaos Rising packs. 9 packs of Chaos Rising. This is exciting. I don't think I've ever, well, I definitely haven't opened up a drop when it released, but this is the first time that I've tried to get a release got nothing, and now I'm opening it up on the same day of release day, which is absolutely fantastic. So you got our code card. One to the front. I believe that's still the trick. Yep. Alright. We're channeling our SIR energy. I still have yet to pull an SIR, and I need to fill this slot. And I would put the Greninja in there if we've pulled it. Alright. Wimpod, Trubbish, Fennekin, which we get the promo of. That's pretty cool. Pumpkaboo, Deoxys, Prism Tower, Avalugg, Sligo, Mincino, who also has a illustration rare, or SIR. And then for our hit, it's a 1-star Keldeo, which there actually is a stamped version of this that you're supposed to get from Barnes & Nobles, but I guess I didn't have it because I did not get it when I stood in line or when I bought the ETB. But that's okay. The fact that we even got our hands on an ETB at retail price is a blessing in itself, because if you tried to get Pokemon in the modern market, you know how hard it is. It's next to impossible, which it should not be that way. There's your upside down code card, because I still cannot figure out how to trick that. Alright, we got our basic telepathic energy. Metang, Golbat, Chespin, Esper, special red card, interesting. You have our garbage pile here, it's Garbodor, Deoxys again, Hollow Zubat, Advertise Policy. Okay, we got something. We got it. We got an EX. Ooh, we got the Mega Greninja EX. That is sick. Mega Greninja actually growing on me is wild. I was such a hater when it was announced because it was so popular. Everybody's so excited. I don't know why I like to hate on things that... Not hate on it, but maybe not jump on the train of exciting things. But that's a really cool Pokemon. Alright. Jumping into our next pack. Hopefully that Mega Greninja EX can channel some good energy. And we can pull the actual Mega Greninja SIR. That would be so exciting. Alright, we have our basic electric energy. Carnivine, Zubat, Pharaoh Seed, Litleo. I like Litleo. Sudowoodo. I know Pokerev, I think, is the person I watched that really likes Sudowoodo. Sure, he's excited to have another card. Ninetales, Metagross, another Keldeo, and then a Nitro Energy. What the flip is a Nitro Energy? As long as this card attached to his Pokemon, it provides fire energy. If this card is... So it literally does nothing. It's no different from a regular energy card. Cool. Alright, opening up our next pack. Do me a favor, if you're watching this video, comment your chase card out of Chaos Rising. I'm sure I'll see a lot of people also say the Mega Greninja EX. But especially if it's not that, I'd like to know what people are looking for. So we got the Mareep, the Mincino. I know a lot of people really want that SIR. A Stunky, Fennekin, Prism Tower, Sudowoodo again, a Vulpix. That's a newer one. Okay, we have an IR in the second slot. Ooh, the Xerneas IR. That is beautiful. Wow. Can we get a double? Nope. Bubbly energy, which is water energy. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's get that in a sleeve. Xerneas IR. Absolutely fantastic. So far, so good on the pulls. Now, as we're at about the halfway point, it's no better time than now to tell you guys about what you're seeing in this binder. This is the Greninja Pokemon binder, loaded up with some hits, including some Gengars up there. Some from Gem Pack 3, some from the Korean Inferno X that I opened, some from some miscellaneous sets. Nothing crazy, but some cool cards that follow the vibe of the binder. And this could be yours. So, this is being given away once we hit 500 followers on Instagram or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, whichever happens first. So be sure to subscribe, go follow the Instagram so you can check out the official rules. All you have to do is be following me or subscribe to me, and then share it with a friend of yours so they can get on the giveaway too. It's not the biggest giveaway in the world, but guess what? It's free stuff, and you can get a cool binder with Gengar on it, a lot of people's favorite Pokemon, to collect your cards. Now, the funny part of that giveaway is that that was one of the things I picked up when I got nothing from waiting in line, because I was going to turn it into something, so I was like, I can't have nothing. Upside down code card. Move one to the front, even though we saw the first Pokemon. We got our basic, I think it's Metal Energy. Watchdog, he's got a really cool IR. Octillery, Fanfy, Beldum. At least we're getting some newer Pokemon here. Adversity Policy, Deoxys, Great Hall, Trubbish, Patrat. That's pretty neat. It almost looks like the background in the IR, too. And then we have Goodra. So, nada. Alright. We have 4 packs remaining. Still looking for that SIR. It's so hard to...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
It's so hard to be able to pull an SIR in English, which is why I like opening up the other language sets, because it's a lot easier to get hits. But I'm always going to chase the English stuff because I can understand it. Ooh, there's Frogadier. That's a pretty cool looking base card. Skrelp. Goomy. Emma. Ninetales. Okay, we got Flaffy the pink sheep on the holo. Avalug. And then a Chestnut. 3 packs left. Yeah, like I was saying, it is hard to get your hands on English Pokemon, especially for retail price. It's also very hard to get good pulls, but you'll always want to rip it, especially if it's like the language you speak, even if it's not easy to do, because it's just a little bit more fun. So we got Kakuna, Flaffy, Froakie, okay, Vulpix, Metagross, who also has a, I think oh no, it's Metang has a IR. Roxy's Performance, who has an SIR. Golisopod, who's another bug Pokemon. I'm not into the bug Pokemon. We have Great Hall Net, Kakuna, and then a 2-star. So this will be a good one. An EX. Gourgeist EX. I don't know what Gourgeist is. It looks like a gourd. But yeah, we got an EX. Better than nothing. We'll take EXs over nothing, for sure. 2 packs remaining. So far, just our IR Xerneas. I think that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. We have our basic grass energy. Ooh, Phantom. I've never seen that before. Trubbish, Litleo, Deoxys. A lot of the same Pokemon we've already seen. We got Goomy. Okay, we have a Nitro Energy early. Just to get a Delphox behind it. That card felt a little thick for some reason, but we'll see. Alright. Last pack magic. Let's have Cubone bless it. See if we can do anything. Do a bop on Snorlax as well, too. So do anything we can to get this SIR. Jump around, do a spin. Let me know your last pack ritual if you have one. One day I'll get that code card trick right. Alright, here we go. Last pack. Weedle. By the Neon Tower. Sligo. Cousin of Sluggo. Quillfish. I thought it was an O for some reason. Remoraid. Deoxys. Claydol. Which, what the hell is Claydol? Interesting. Very interesting. Transformation Tome. Feroth. Okay, nothing there. Do we get anything in our last hit? Crobat. No SIR. Still on the hunt for our first. But we did get a pretty good selection here. So we got our scary looking Gourd. The better EX, our Mega Greninja EX. That's a really cool one. Our IR Xerneas. And then our promo Fennekin. So if you watch this point in the video, please be sure to subscribe, get entered in that giveaway, drop a like, and comment what you want to see me open up next. Till I see you next time, this is your boy, DB6. Peace.